A real-life haunted mansion. There's a chance I'm gonna get lost for quite some time.
You're not doing a waltz.
I don't know how to waltz. Oh my God, I'm so lost.
I just heard more taps.
Oh my God, what is going on in here?
Hey, Sarah!
Oh my God.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Benia, and I have evidence from the Winchester Mystery House.
My name is Jaden Stevens. I have evidence from the Winchester Mystery House.
Like somebody was watching me.
Across my back.
I was standing up on my arm. A stick figure show up on the
Somebody
SLS
pulling on
camera.
my pant leg.
Like
To find this unexplained shape.
Can you guys investigate?
Welcome to a special
Fuck it, dude. Eating popcorn.
edition of Ghost Files, where we take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers. This week, our team travels to the motherland of San Jose, California. That's right, we're going back to the site of our very first investigation, the Winchester Mystery House.
And here we are.
The Winchester Mystery House. A real-life haunted mansion.
Well, what say we let ourselves in?
You make the move.
Okay, you're not ready?
Oh boy. Happy to answer the call, and boy is it weird to be back.
It sure is.
Home. Our old foe.
That is, at this point, sort of a central character in our lives.
That's true.
You know?
It is the central character in my life. I think about the Winchester Mystery House every single day.
Have we spent more hours there than our actual homes? I gotta run the numbers on
wish.
because I think we may have at this point.
The table's been set, the inspiration has been named. Let's get on over to the actual Winchester Mystery House.
Let us return.
In the late 1800s, the Winchester Repeating Arms Company produced the most popular rifle in the United States. Due to its use in colonizing North America, the model 1873 earned itself the nickname, the gun that won the West. But soon, tragedy would strike. Only a year after founder Oliver Winchester passed away, so did his heir, William, in 1881. 50% of the company's ownership, as well as a $20 million inheritance, was given to William's wife, Sarah Winchester, instantly making her one of the richest women alive.
I'd love that.
Which part, the grief or the inheritance?
To be rich.
I'm assuming you'd love to be rich without having your family members.
No, ideally not. I'd like to retain them, but I'd love to be the richest person in the world.
Well, you can't have it all. Stricken with grief, Sarah turned to a psychic for answers. During a seance, it is said the psychic claimed the Winchesters were cursed by the souls of those murdered with the rifles that built their fortune. To appease the spirits, Sarah needed to construct a home according to the spirits' plans. If the hammers ever ceased, they would come for her life as they had come for her family. Construction began in San Jose, California in 1884 and lasted for nearly 40 years until Sarah's death in 1922. To make it impossible for ghosts to find her, the house is full of bizarre features, like staircases that lead only to the ceiling, balconies that overlook the insides of rooms, and small rooms contained inside larger rooms. Still confounding not just ghosts, but visitors to this day, the home is now a popular museum dedicated to Sarah's life and the mysteries entombed within.
Would you ever go crazy and do this?
If I were to go crazy, I would do something, I'd build like a popcorn pit that I could jump into, like Scrooge McDuck.
It'd be like, who's that guy swimming through a big vat of popcorn over there? It'd be like, that's Ryan, all his loved ones passed.
Sitting on 161 acres of orchards, the home grew larger than 24,000 square feet with 161 rooms, 47 fireplaces, 10,000 window panes, and 7 stories. Our investigation will begin on the grounds before heading into the Witch's Cap, an attic space known for its acoustic reverberations and encounters with spirits. Making our way through this labyrinth, we'll investigate the home, including Sarah's bedroom, the grand ballroom, and the seance room, before finishing in the basement. where a spirit is said to continue about its day-to-day work for Mrs. Winchester. We've placed cameras and audio recorders in two of the most active parts of the building in hopes that we catch evidence throughout the night. Our first area is Sarah's bedroom, where she peacefully passed away. Despite her death, many believe she still resides here as pictures of ghostly figures have been captured in this room. The next place we'll place our camera is the seance room, where legend has it that Sarah received nightly instructions from the spirits on what to build the following day. To end the investigation, Shane and I will be forced to explore the building one at a time because the real mystery here is, why the hell do we keep putting ourselves through this over and over and over again?
Because we're the best in the biz, baby.
Or because I'm a masochist. This is our third time investigating here. We've been here on another show. And this time, we have costumes.
We do. We are currently dressed like a couple of Sarah Winchester's construction lackeys. All right, let's get in there.
Look at the shoulders on this guy. That's a guy who's able to build a house if I've ever seen one.
You talking about my shoulders?
That's right.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Originally, the house was built as an 8-room, 2-story farmhouse, which Sarah called Llanada Villa. In 1911, the San Jose Mercury News described the house as a, quote, great question mark in a sea of apricot and olive orchards, end quote. Today, there are hundreds of trees and plants, as well as thousands of box hedges on the property. Overlooking the gardens are 10,000 window panes, some with a distinct spiderweb design found throughout the home. It is through the windows that unknown figures are commonly seen peering out. Figures many believe are ghosts. Which brings us to our first piece of audience evidence from Caitlin and Myrna Quintanilla.
My sister and I took a picture outside of the front doors of the house, and that's when someone or something decided to jump in and take a picture with us in the top left corner of the Polaroid.
I'm guessing you don't see it immediately.
You're correct. What are we doing here? Okay.
Computer, can we enhance that photo on the little boy's face?
A little boy's face, he says.
I think it's pretty compelling.
And that's the dynamic that this show thrives on. You think it's compelling.
Do you not see something right there?
I see a smudge, I see a reflection or a smudge that doesn't look like a face at all.
At all.
But I'm very excited for these gals and what they think they've got here.
Well, let's go and try and recreate this evidence.
Yeah.
Evidence.
I want to believe. Oh, do I ever?
Oh, God. Please let's go to location before I toss my mug at his head. So here we are outside, and this is where Caitlin and Myrna Quintanilla caught a photo of a little boy's face in that
little boy.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture. I don't think this is the right angle though, so let me just...
Yeah, let's find it. Whoa! There he goes.
Smile. Smile for the paper.
You gonna use a flash?
I'm doing a couple without flash.
That's how you see ghosts, because it distorts the image a little bit, so you put flash on there.
So we're looking for a classic LBF in one of these windows, right?
Yeah, little boy face.
LBF.
So we haven't gone back in this house since the last time we were here, which was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Should we, reintroduce ourselves?
Hi!
Hello!
I'm Shane.
I'm Brian.
You're a house.
Do you remember us?
Wow, this thing looks absolutely beastly on night vision. Look at this absolute unit.
God, this house. God, this house really is an absolute unit. I never really thought about it like that.
Look at this thing. Oh my God.
That is a mansion.
We'd love to make some friends tonight. House.
Why don't we go inside?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we should go inside.
We belong here. We were hired.
That's true. Yeah,
by Miss Winchester.
I left my toolbox out in the parking lot, but I just want to come inside really quick. All right, we're coming in, Mrs. Winchester.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She's got good bones. She's got good bones. Our next location is called the Witch's Cap for its distinct shape that resembles, well, the cap a witch would wear. When somebody stands in the middle of their room and talks, the echo of their voice surrounds them on all sides. Last time we were here, our spirit box was incredibly active in this room, with a woman's voice and scream coming through. We aren't the only ones with experiences here, though. While exploring the home, tourist Lauren Smith went into the Witch's Cap. As she entered, she felt a tapping on her hard hat, despite being the only person in the room. Lauren left to tell her tour guide what had happened. When they returned, the tapping happened 2 more times on her hard hat. Then they quickly left. Despite all the tapping, this is where Shane spent a peaceful night's sleep. If these ghosts come a-tapping, they'll get the good old Shane shakedown. We're heading to the witch's camp.
Oh, my old stomping grounds.
Yes, you slept here.
Yeah, I snored all up in this place.
My God, I am going to lose my mind here later.
Yes, this is my old place.
The fun acoustics of this room.
Yeah.
Just as a general little call out here. Hello, Ryan, Shane. You remember us from the other rooms in this house, but also we've been here quite a bit, as you may remember.
Have we ever been in that stunning glass house out there?
Let's stay on task. We're in the witch's camp.
Beautiful. It looks like something from the World's Fair.
Not the time to inspect the landscaping. I'm gonna give anybody in this house permission to show yourself or communicate with us in any way you want. You could say something, you could touch one of us, you can move something in the room. Give us a sign, let us know you want to talk. We're gonna give you some silence now, and it's your show. And showtime.
Creaky.
Oh yeah, there's an echo in here. Should we just do the classic?
We both have to be in the middle?
Okay, well you're a little close.
Oh, I do. Whoa, I do hear it.
Echo!
Hello.
Hello? I love you.
I hate you.
I love you.
I hate you.
I love you!
I hate you.
He doesn't actually hate you, it's an exercise.
I love you.
I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate you, I'm just kidding.
But that's the
Please.
sort of fun you could have if you talk to us and
What
give
you'll
us
do
a little something.
right now. I really thought that would work.
Well, you might have gotten something.
There's a REM pod right there, which you all know what that is. The REM pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM pod also detects temperature fluctuations. And now, I'm gonna actually turn on something that will help you speak to us, and maybe you'll get the chance to say things that people don't normally hear.
The Honeytone Maestro, that's what they call him.
That is what they call
He's good at what he does. Some might say the best.
The spirit box rapidly scans radio signals to create white noise through which spirits can communicate, and the honeytone filters out the noise while amplifying only the voices. Hello? Whoa, what was that? I heard half of his heart.
Half of his heart. Half of my heart.
I heard, how are you? I'm great, how are you? All right.
Turn that down.
Jesus Christ! Temperature is spiking in here now. Is that you? Do you want to have anything to say to us? Whoa. Okay, this is a lot of folks here. All right, my name is Ryan. What? I said my name is Ryan.
I'm Shane. Can you say our names?
Say your names back to us to let us know you want to communicate. Jesus. Oh my God!
He's the best. This is professionalism right here. He knows what he's doing, okay?
So we've had our static cam just die in
Did
the
this
basement.
just blow out?
This just died and it was fully charged. Hold on, Jesus! Okay, everyone just settle down. Oh my God, what is going on in here? Just settle down. Everyone in the witch's camp, just settle. Chuck? Be right there? Oh, this is crazy.
I mean, I'm not hearing any of this. I am hearing radio, but Chuck, be right there. That could be workers talking to each other. Hey, Chuck, I'll be right there.
Hey, boys, we got it in here. We're gonna finish this room up. I'm new here on the job. My name's Ryan. Can you guys say your name or can you say our names to let us know you want to talk?
I'm Shane. No, my name's Chester.
Just say your real name.
No,
They don't watch Ghost Files.
I'm Chester McGillicuddy. I heard I'm on fire.
I thought I heard Ryan. And I thought I also heard a light Sarah there too. We'll have to review. And something's by the REM pod.
What the hell? Okay, who's sitting on the bench? Who's sitting on the bench? Can you say, whoever's on the bench, can you tell us your name?
Do you think Sarah just moseyed in here and sat down?
Maybe.
Is there anyone over by...
We're gonna have to go through this later because it's too much. I heard Sarah. Oh my god, dude, my hair is, this is crazy. One at a time. Okay, I am going. Can you, dude, can somebody please sit on the bench and tell us your name? So we could have a conversation. Okay, there you're on the bench. And that would sound like piano or organ music. Sarah, is that you? Oh my god.
This is the most freaked out you've been in quite a while.
Who's on the bench? Tell us your name. Thank you for doing that.
I heard Chester.
No.
They might be talking to me, old Chester McGillicuddy.
Whoever was in here that likes to tap on people's heads, can you tell us your name or can you tap on our head? Okay, we gotta leave this room now, but we're gonna be in this house all night. Do you have anything, last words to say to us before we leave?
Ryan will be here alone later. Maybe not, I don't know if you'll find your way up to the witch cap, but he will be walking around by himself, and he is the most genuinely freaked out he's been. What did it say?
Where are people? And then that turned on. This is insanity. All right, we're leaving, I'm sorry. Can you step away from the REM pod, please? Can you step away from the REM pod? Thank you. Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be a fun night.
We're out of here.
We're having fun now.
What did you just,
Goodbye.
Go, we're going. We are going, Jesus. Christ. Oh man, I'm freaked, dude.
Okay, let's
get the hell out of here.
Almost every inch of the building is full of bizarre details. Some of the most notable include the 7-Eleven staircase, named because it splits in the middle with one side having 7 stairs and the other having 11, as well as the door to nowhere, which doesn't open to a room but a sheer 2-story drop. And finally, the dead-end stairs, a staircase that goes all the way to the ceiling. And it's here that Julian Landau clearly heard footsteps and creaking wood, as if someone was walking down the stairs towards him. When he turned around, nobody was there. When it comes to the creative task of like, how do we do stairs but different?
yeah, and really confuse the ghosts.
Do you think she was in the seance room and it was like a pitch meeting, like a writer's room? We need to do stairs, but we need to make them wacky. What about stairs that lead to a ceiling?
The thing is, I don't know that it would necessarily confuse the ghosts. I imagine the ghosts were probably just watching her build the stairs and be like, what is she doing? She's really bad at building stairs.
All right, so this is the stairs to nowhere here. And we set a REM pod up there on those stairs, and it's going nuts right now.
Already quite active.
So those stairs, as you can see in the mirror, that's a mirror pointing up the stairs. It leads straight to the ceiling. If there's somebody on those stairs, can you come towards me? Could you follow my voice? I just heard you up there.
But look at this hinge. That's one of the most beautiful hinges I've ever seen in my entire life. This lady had great hinge taste. I don't know if I fit in here. Okay.
We just have a seat. See, now Mark could get us both in the mirror.
Is that scary? They could pay us.
It was scary until you turned and went, is that scary?
That'd be good if we saw a ghost who did that.
Look at all this dust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying we should get out of
This is outrageous. I can't believe we're breathing this in right now.
I know.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Let's leave. Inside the Venetian dining room, named for its Italian motif, the spirits seem to be hungry. Tour guides often hear phantom footsteps and unexplained smells throughout the house. Some even say they smell chicken soup coming from the empty kitchen. Employees have seen the figure of a diminutive elderly woman sitting at a kitchen table in the dining room, much like this evidence sent to us by Alina and Alyssa Hernandez.
So the photo was taken in the last part of our tour, which took us through a living room dining area.
And that's where I took the picture. It's just a white figure sitting in a chair.
Yeah, we didn't discover the photo till afterwards when we were looking at all the pictures we have taken, so we were pretty shocked to see something like that pop up.
Let's take a look. That's good.
Yeah, man.
Come on now, that's good. That's like a good foggy figure.
That's a foggy figure, yeah.
It's sitting in a chair.
Sitting
See
right
the
in a
chair?
chair.
And the rest of the image is not as blurry.
It's a nice door there. Good lamps.
Okay, so this is the Venetian dining room, and it's lovely. Oh, look at those creepy
Oh my
mannequins.
gosh, this is absolute. I completely forgot about this here. Ooh, chocolates.
I don't particularly like this room.
Is it the family of mannequins throwing
Yeah,
you?
it's the nightmarish family of faceless mannequins that perhaps puts me ill at ease, but this is also where Alyssa and Alina Hernandez sent us the picture of what looked like something either sitting in this left chair right here or standing near it. I'm not really sure. Let's take a couple pictures to see if we could replicate. Hey, wait a second. Hold on. Hold the phone.
Now hang on a sec, folks. He's got a
I
hot
want you
one?
to see this too. You know how there was a figure right there, right? It's got a mist over there to the left where that, the same spot where she caught the photo.
So that's a ghost?
I don't know what it is. I mean, look, it's literally sandwiched between two photos that look nothing like it.
Dark presence.
I mean,
got ourselves a ghost, folks.
it's, it looks,
We got one. Understand.
it's not like a clean figure, but it is a mist of some sort.
And again, to reiterate, I want to believe. I want to believe.
He says that, but he
To
really
sink and
doesn't.
cut it.
He truly doesn't want that.
I do.
Overlooking the central garden is the room where Sarah Winchester passed away and where I nearly wet my sleeping bag during our sleepover. Ever since Sarah passed away, this room has been a hotbed of activity. In the 70s and 80s, the caretaker claimed to hear breathing coming from this room when nobody else was there. He'd follow the sounds of footsteps throughout the home, only for them to end at Sarah's room. One time, psychic Warren Kapling stayed the night in a room with a team of investigators. The group saw a beam of light travel across the room only to stop at Sarah's bed. A presence is often felt, but sometimes something decides to show off, like in this evidence from Vania Herrera and Matt Silva. Oh yeah, now there's the mirror.
What are we looking at?
I'll enhance for you. Computer?
What are we looking at?
It looks like a lady with a veil on, and if you know Sarah Winchester, she was a bit of a recluse, and she did wear a dark veil over her face.
Yeah, it's not a veil though, because you could see like the window pane there also has some doubling. I think that's an effect that can happen.
No, but
in
look,
immersion.
see,
She's
there's
not wearing a veil.
there's a dark silhouette of a head, and then on the sides you could see what looks like kind of like a sheer.
No, but you see here, it's not sheer, because like even look at the post here, this part of wall. You see how the light is sort of doing that? So that's just light.
Yeah, because
sort
the
of
light
refracting.
is going through sheer. When light
No,
goes through sheer, you
that's not
see
what
it
it
go
is.
through.
That's not what it is.
Let's check it out. Well, this is a room that needs no introduction. This is Sarah Winchester's bedroom where she passed away right there. This is where Vania Herrera and Matt Silva also caught a picture in this mirror, so we could recreate that now. Do a little,
some night sight. Oh
do some flashy flash. I'm just gonna do a couple of pictures around the room.
That's nice, yeah.
Sarah, are you in here with us?
Sarah, you around? We've actually been here several times. You probably remember us. Hey, Mrs. Winchester, it's me, Chester. And that over there is my partner, Ryan Bergara.
I think
the
there's something in this
fastest
photo.
jackhammerer this side of the Mississippi.
I think there's something in this photo.
What are you talking about? What do you got?
I don't know. There was a picture I took down this
So you're
hallway.
telling me I'm getting results.
There's nothing here,
Right.
and then there's something there in the next picture.
Yeah.
And I was taking them in succession. Oh, it's just gonna be flashes. Jesus.
Well, that was awfully nice of you to give us a smudge there, Mrs. Winchester.
So people saw a beam of light pass through this room and stop at the bed. So let's turn our lights off and see if anything happens.
So Sarah's a very ambitious
Oh my
ghost.
God, it is haunting in here without the lights on. All right, so right now, Sarah, we're gonna use a little flashlight that you could touch to turn on and off, and we're gonna use that to talk to you. We're just gonna ask you yes or no questions, and if you wanna give us a yes, turn that light on.
That's it. That's it right there.
A regular mag light, when turned to the space between on and off, can be turned into a touch lamp, which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will also randomly turn on and off in this setting, so responses need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction.
Sarah, if you're in the room with us, turn that flashlight on. All you have to do is give give it a boop. And if that light turns on, then we know you're here.
Mr. Winchester, if you're here with us right now, could you go ahead and touch that light by your wife? Oh, Jesus.
That was very prompt.
That was prompt. Okay, Mr. Winchester, if you'd like us to leave, could you turn off that light? Well, at least he wants us to stay. That's kind of nice. Shane, can you turn off your light?
Sure.
You might be confusing for William.
Hey, William. Okay, now there's no more lights to confuse you. Turn on the light if you're here with us and you want to join us on our journey tonight.
Maybe we pissed him off.
Go turn the light on. If you think that we're all pals here, we're best pals. Go on, turn the light on, and we'll have some real fun later when we do our solos. Turn it on right now.
Very fun.
I definitely wasn't stalling on that one.
Yeah, I know, you certainly. Just to confirm that you're actually here, Mr. Winchester, could you turn that light off right now? Thank God. Oh, are you trying?
He's probably new to flashlights, you know.
That's true. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. He did pass away early.
He passed.
Well, I'm gonna call that a maybe. Let's call that a maybe. We'll get out of here. I'm gonna believe that it's a maybe so that I don't lose my mind here.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a maybe. I don't think you're actually here.
No.
After reviewing our static cam left in Sarah's room, we discovered several strange occurrences. First, the temperature dropped multiple times.
It's cold in here.
Second, we picked up an eerie female voice. And perhaps related to that EVP, we then captured what sounds like someone tampering with our camera. Are all of these attempts at communication by Sarah Winchester?
Located at the center of the house is a room with only one entrance, but 3 exits. It is said there was only one key that Sarah kept with her at all times, because this is where she held her nightly seances at precisely 2 a.m. to receive her spectral schematics for the next day. During our second investigation, we held a seance ourselves, though nothing happened except for Shane having a nibble of a Rice Krispie treat. We're gonna get some ghosts, I feel it. I feel it this time. Okay, so yeah, we have a pendulum here. We're gonna use a wrapping technique. And we got some food for you, Sarah.
Sweet little honey bun.
Or anybody who wants to come
A
in.
honey bun for our honey buns.
We're the real ghost hunters. We actually have to join hands, and I don't know how you're
Well,
gonna
I
do
have
that.
to operate this camera, so I'll just give you one of my hands.
We'll see if that works.
Why don't you, here, you can hold on to my boot. How's
Yeah,
that?
here, bring your boot over here. People of the Winchester house.
It's your buds, Ryan and Shane.
And we're here, reaching out to you, hoping to have a conversation. We have brought food for you guys.
We brought you a honey bun.
For you to feast on. It's very delicious.
From the mall across the street.
And we humbly request that you make contact with us. We have a couple pictures here. I'm gonna just briefly let go of his hand. Give me a little light really quick.
Take a peek.
We have Clyde. I don't know if that was actually your real name. Perhaps it was a nickname, but you're quite known around these parts, and we'd love to talk to you if you want to come through.
No one would have the nickname Clyde. That's like if my nickname were Brad.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't make
I
any
guess.
sense.
And then we have, of course, Sarah.
The goat.
Sarah, we'd love for you to come talk to us.
All
so
right.
let's go ahead and douse the light.
There go the lights.
And let's join hands again. What do you, meet me halfway. I'm basically holding you up at this point. You're not even.
Sorry about that.
We're gonna try just reaching out via rapping. If you rap 1 time, if you knock 1 time, that means yes. And if you knock 2 times, that means no. Okay? Would you like to speak to us?
What is that?
What's that? What was that tapping? Is that one of you?
That was a weird little...
That was a pretty clear tapping. That was 4 taps.
It sounded very distant.
It did. If there's somebody down the hall, you can come join us in here. And if you want to communicate via knocking, that's what we're looking for. Once again, 1 knock for yes and 2 knocks for no. We heard 4 knocks. Is there somebody here with us right now, Sarah or Clyde, that would like to speak to us. Would you like us to get back to work, Mrs. Winchester? Oh my God. That's one tap for yes. We all heard it.
At this moment, it dawned on us that the taps were coming from down the hall in Sarah's bedroom.
Sarah, if you are in the bedroom and you want us to keep working on the house, can you please come into the seance room? We're trying to get instructions. Can you do that for us? One tap for yes. I just heard more taps. Sarah, we're actually going to be coming back here alone, and it'll be closer to 2 a.m., which is when I know you
Your favorite time.
usually conducted your seances.
That's when you were bouncing off the walls in here.
Sarah, will you talk to us when we're alone? One tap for yes, 2 taps for no. I think I just heard another tap.
Can you be sure?
I wish I didn't. Sarah, could you tap one more time yes that you would like to talk to us when we're alone?
Sarah Winchester! It's the Ghoul Boys. We're going to be in here alone later. If you'd like to fraternize with us later on, give us a single tap.
Sarah, we are going to leave the seance room for now. But this has been very nice talking to you, and I'd like to close this session. We do have a little Hi! Jesus Christ, a flashlight fell and it scared the shit out of me. I hope you folks at home enjoyed that, because I am very scared right now. If you want to see an actual seance, make sure you go check out the Haunted Mansion movie, and they'll probably be a lot more calm about it than I am right now.
Your hand is actually trembling.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. I'd like to leave.
All right.
Others have made connections. A medium communicated with Sarah's spirit. She told them she is happy with all the visitors. Famed psychic Sylvia Brown once heard organ music, which Sarah played, but nobody else in her group could hear it. Unlike this evidence provided to us by our friend Yasmin, who sent us a video of a record player that had been broken months before. Let's see what happens.
It just stopped.
What do you think about that?
It's cool, you know.
I mean, there really is nothing to say about that. It's either is or it isn't, I suppose, right?
It is or it isn't ghosts.
Well, if it's a broken record player, it doesn't work.
Yeah, busted stuff works all the time, though. This is not ghosts, is the thing. It's a piece of technology that's clearly very old and doesn't work very well. There's a chance, yes, that it could start playing.
But if it's broken and doesn't have vinyl on it.
How broke? Did they bring in a record player doctor to say this will never work again?
I mean, I don't even see vinyl on it.
It's probably like an old wax tube, you know?
No,
We can.
We'll look at it when we're there.
look
How
into it
about
when
let's
we're
go
there.
take a look at it.
Let's take a look at it.
Okay, so this is the record player that turned on by itself,
The mysterious record player.
despite not working. You were talking about wanting to inspect it, so have at it.
I didn't say anything about inspecting.
You were saying, well, how do we know how those things work? I don't even, you could just, that could be anything. That was what you said in the studio.
I mean, am I
This is-
allowed to touch this? I don't know.
I think you're right.
This looks like
This is what Yasmin sent us, of
a
course.
classic record player. Currently, the way it is, the needle is not on, I don't think it's on the record. So it wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
It's the same record player.
Yes, what I'm saying is a record player couldn't make noise if there's no needle on there. So whereas you might see that as, well, that definitely is ghosts, I see it as, well, the needle would have to be on there to make noise.
Wouldn't there someone have to be cranking it as well?
Yeah, yes, it's possible, you know, it was, you know, cranked and
So you think someone came in
Cranked
here,
and ready.
Pre-cranked it?
I think we might have a cranker on our hands.
Point one
Well,
for the, point
you know
one
what,
for the
honestly,
Bugars.
he can have them. He needs them.
Oh, we've had plenty of that.
He needs them.
If there's anything in this room, can you make this record player turn on like you did before for Yasmin?
If this makes noise, then you got ghosts.
Is
But
any-
it's not going to happen.
If there's anything in this room right now, can you make this record player play some music for us? Or can you move something in this room? Perhaps just even touch the record player.
Yeah, just touch it.
I mean,
That's a tough one for them.
well, we have video evidence
That's a
of
tough
it.
one. That's a tough one.
Except we have video evidence of it playing by itself.
Yeah, you do. I'm not even gonna rub this in.
Costing more than the average price of 3 houses in the 1800s, the Grand Ballroom has some of the home's most bizarre features, with the number 13 occurring throughout. 8 ceiling panels have 13 smaller panels embedded inside, and the imported German chandelier has 13 gas lamps. When Sarah passed away, people opened the door in the room only to find a concrete wall. Desperate to get some answers, they destroyed the slab only to find a safe that housed a second safe. When they were able to get that safe open, they discovered Sarah's true treasure: the obituaries from both her husband and daughter. This room has been known to be the site of residual hauntings, where people often see spirits repeating the daily activities they did in life. Okay, so this is the Grand Ballroom. As I mentioned before, there's a ballroom in Haunted Mansion, the film, which you could see in theaters. They also sometimes see people cleaning this fireplace. Is there anybody here that wants to turn this fireplace on? I will see it on my thermal cam. Show
Look
us
at
your
this.
best waltz. Let's show them how we do it over here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Anybody want to
3.
join him for a
1,
dance, or do you
2,
want him to dance alone?
1, 2, 3.
Like his normal Saturday evenings.
1, 2, 3. I heard that. Can you do it? Let's see you do a waltz now. You were making fun of my waltz.
We'll see whose waltz is hotter.
Well, I mean, I didn't do the whole rigmarole. You're not even doing it. You're not doing a waltz.
I don't know how to waltz.
Yeah, clearly. I knew you didn't know
I'm just
how.
sidestepping.
It's a 3-4 count. No, you can't just do little dances. Okay, well that actually is pretty good.
Wow, that is good door sound. We did not add that in post.
Wow,
that is what that door sounds like. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I can crack this.
Well, it's wide open. It's open. I
don't know.
I think you just open it. Oh, there he goes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you nailed it. Wow.
This.
Oh my gosh.
Boys, I hope you're ready to not work for the rest of your life.
Well, I don't think there was money in it. It was.
Another safe?
Wait, I thought this one on the
I
outside
thought
was
this
the
was,
safe.
wait
That's
a
just
second.
a door.
This is more safes than I thought.
That's a safe within a safe within a safe, almost.
Boys, I hope you're ready to not work for the rest of
Okay,
your
yeah, he's
life.
doing it again. Okay, yeah, and then open it. And that's where some stuff would be. That's a really nice organization they got in there. Hey, Sarah! He's gonna fire up his funny little radio. You could talk to us. We'd love to hear what you have to say about your safe. Maybe there's something you wanted to put in your safe that you didn't get to. At the same time, feel free to maybe repeat any of these words. Those words are these same thoughts, people, this little world. And over here we've got wide, unclasp, the tables of their thoughts. Who's that?
Well, they are much more angry in this room compared to the other room.
All right, we're in the, we got an organ there. I'd love to hear some music.
Or like Shane said, you could say any of those words on that window.
Any of those words.
I know we're next to your safe where you kept your most prized possession.
Huh?
I heard what? Who am I speaking to right now? Anybody at that fireplace? Looks like it needs tending to.
We're gonna turn away. We definitely won't jump back around and see if there's anybody there. Oh, there's nobody there.
What? Okay. Whoever's coming through right now, if this is anybody, you're gonna have to speak words and not noises. You're just making weird, strange noises, and I can't understand what you're saying. So if you're trying to communicate, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
If there's anything that you...
Go.
Go. Okay. Do you want us to close the safe?
Okay.
Well,
cool.
We're gonna leave now. Jesus. Well, that was not
very productive.
Not very
fruitful,
productive. Not a
fruitful.
fruit-
Maybe
not-
you'll hear something, in post, and you get all
I
excited
don't
about
think
it.
so. But, why don't we go to another room in this house?
We'll leave the safe open.
The basement is believed to be home to Clyde the Wheelbarrow Ghost, a mustachioed ghost in white overalls and a Victorian boater hat seen pushing a wheelbarrow near the coal chute. According to a local psychic, Clyde stays doing his work because Mrs. Winchester, who he loved working for, asked him to take care of the house. His spirit has been known to give a tip of the hat to people who see him. Maybe he even tries to say hello once in a while, like when Sydney Petz took a tour and felt a tap on her shoulder. When she turned around, she realized she was in the corner of the basement with nobody behind her. However, this evidence from Jaden Stevens shows us that Clyde may not be the only soul down there. Let's take a look.
Well, my sister, her husband, my fiance, and I were taking a tour of the Winchester Mystery House. We were down in the basement where the tour guide was explaining that Sarah loved kids and that they would play hide and seek in her basement all the time. And that's when I got the picture of what looks like a little boy crouching behind a box in that main room of the basement. So I really think whatever's down there is ready to play, and I would love to see what you guys can find down there.
You got to start drawing little smiley faces
Okay,
on them
well, I
so
don't
I
see-
know where
you know
these
what?
things are, because I don't see.
I will look at a lot of photos. I'm trying to remember. Okay,
What are we
let
doing?
me.
What
I'm
are we
gonna,
doing here?
I'm gonna enhance. I bet you when it enhances, we're both gonna be live.
We're gonna yelp.
Oh, damn, that is cool.
It's a
Wait
little
second.
ring
Where-
boy.
where is he?
Oh,
I see him.
Oh,
He's
over
in,
in the
he's in the
corner
box
over
in the
there,
corner.
yeah.
I don't like little ghostly boys. I hope I don't see that boy. If I see that boy,
What are you gonna do to that boy?
I'll just leave.
I would run at him full speed.
I'm gonna take off. That.
I'd be like, I'm coming for you, boy!
But what if the boy became like a man, like instantly, and was like,
I'd still go at him. At that point, if I'm going for the boy,
"You've committed."
yeah, and then I'll launch into the air and do like a bicycle kick.
Last room of the house.
Basement. This is probably the biggest basement I've ever seen in my entire life.
Indeed, and it's also one of the more unpleasant ones. This is also where Sydney Petz got tapped, and this is also where Jaden Stevens captured a photo of a little boy hiding.
A little boo boy.
We got a laser grid fired up right there with our static cam, just in case something passes by.
The laser grid is used to help visualize anomalies or movement in a room. It works by projecting a grid of laser dots, which can help identify any visual disturbances or movement that passes through the laser.
Oh, we got a wheelbarrow over here too for Clyde.
Clyde?
You down here, Clyde? The little tip of the hat for Clyde?
Tip of the hat for Clyde. Everybody knows you gotta tip your hat. for
Clyde?
Clyde.
At ease?
Clyde, we love you. Big fans.
I feel like the boy was probably in that corner from my
That looks like a boy corner, yeah.
Is there anybody down here with us?
Hey, what's that you got there, an
This is
Ovilus?
an Ovilus.
The Ovilus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds.
Clyde, if you're down here with us, you can use this to talk to us. Or if there's anybody down here, maybe that little boy. Made 9.
Made 9. 9 years old? You made it to 9?
Didn't make it to 10.
Return to the earth.
Is that true? Is there somebody who is 9 down here? 50. Well, there's somebody down
Okay.
here who's 50. Is Clyde
now
50?
they're all, I'm 50.
Clyde's 50. Lisa, scan. Lisa,
Lisa?
So
That
Lisa,
scans,
you're 50?
Oh, scan. Look at that. Like the grid, right?
Maybe.
Scan.
Lisa, is it you that's 50?
Lisa, do you know what lasers are?
Not productive. Why are you down here in the basement? Is this where you worked? Lisa, do you know whose wheelbarrow this is?
Lisa, you ever see any rats down here? This looks like a hot spot for rats.
Lisa, do you know who this wheelbarrow belongs to?
What'd you say?
A race character.
Did you have wheelbarrow races?
No, erase.
Oh,
Erase.
erase. That sucks.
What do you mean erase the character?
Do you want to kill us?
Do you not like who pushed around this wheelbarrow?
Maybe they're saying they recognize that we're not actual builders.
We are in the basement, and it just said basements. What do you mean basement, Storm am not? What are you not in the basement? Who am I talking to? Can you tell me your name?
Is it Lisa? Or Clyde?
I'd be crazy. We got a Clyde right now.
Give us a Clyde, Clyde.
Who am I
Clyde,
talking to in the
Give us a
basement?
Clyde, Clyde. Clyde, say your name.
And now we move to the final phase of the hunt, our individual investigation of the Winchester Mystery House.
Are you afraid you're gonna get lost?
Of course I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. It's a fun house. It's a house designed...
Now that's what you have to tell yourself when you're walking through it. This is a fun house. Here's what I pitch. You spend the entire night tonight studying the blueprints, or get them tattooed on you.
Yeah, so that I could kind of look at it like a quarterback.
Yeah, get them backwards on your belly
Well, I
so
don't-
you could go into the bathroom and pull up your shirt.
I think it
and
would make more sense to just
And
put
then
it
you'd
on
have
my
to just
forearm.
cut 2 holes in your shirt, so when you pull up your shirt to look, you can look through your shirt.
For this solo investigation, Shane and I will each have 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane will go first, and at the end of his time, will hide a top hat, much like the one sported by the Hatbox Ghost, in a room inside the building, leaving a note inside the hat that reveals a secret passcode. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the hat location. Then, it's my turn. I'll enter the building, and only after radioing back to Shane with the secret passcode will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo investigation. That is, unless this foolish mortal gets lost in the 160-room mansion.
Okay, well, without further ado,
Get on in there. Make us proud. Another night of torture for myself. Self-torture, I might add.
what I'm gonna do first is just really throw myself in here and get as far into this monstrosity as I can. I mean, I'd love to find the witch cap. Now, this place was already a problem for me and my height, and now I am sporting this freaky helmet on top of my head, so it's gonna be even trickier.
I can't say I'm stoked for this one. You know, it's a whimsical place. The ghosts here are happy little spirits.
I think I could see Ryan through here.
But at the same time, they're ghosts.
I found a window!
It's not even impressive how much he enjoys these solos or the fact that he's not scared. It's scary. There's something wrong with him.
Wow, that's a big mirror. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna do more than squat. I'm gonna give it a nice lay down. Use this as an excuse. I'll say I'm talking to ghosts. Hey ghosts, I am prone and open.
No one should be that stoked to be in a haunted labyrinth, essentially.
Feel free to enter me.
This is probably the opportunity of a lifetime for him. He's probably looking at this like some kind of like historical tour.
Again, I say this with great respect. It's a real honor to be walking through the Winchester mansion all by my lonesome. What a joy and a treat.
Which, you know what? It is an opportunity of a lifetime. That's one of the most historic, legendary houses on the planet. And I get the opportunity, I guess if I want to frame this in a positive way, to walk around it by myself.
I think the witch cap is somewhere around here. Witch cap, where did you go? Does this go to the witch cap? Witch cap! Am I calling out to the witch cap like it's a person? I haven't seen any of these rooms. What is this place?
That's the part that's awful about this, is the house has so many rooms.
Where does this go? This is quite nice.
I'm gonna see parts of this house that I haven't seen before in this solo. That's not a good feeling.
I have no earthly idea where I am. Witch's cap. Oh, here's this beautiful hallway. This is a very long, dark, scary hallway that stretches. Look at that. Look at how horrifying that is. I'm going to turn off my light. And as I am known to do, I'm going to bask in the darkness. Standing in the dark in the Winchester mansion. I did just hear a couple steps ago. I heard a faint knock in front of me somewhere, so listen for that. By all accounts, it was just a house, you know? Old houses, they creak. That's what happens at night. Temperature changes cause that. But it could also be the spirit of a dead guy. All right, how do I turn this thing back on? What else are we looking for here? What's over here? Oh, there's the stairway to nowhere. I'm not going to go up there because it was very dusty, and I think it was causing me to get sick. Another knock over there. If that was a ghost, make another knocking, cracking noise over there. Come on now!
I really can't explain how hard it is to walk around there. You really have to just see it for yourself.
Where on earth is the witch cap? Hey.
Easily the most confusing building I've ever been in. So I guess to that respect, congratulations, Sarah, you've done it. You've made a very confusing building.
Where is the seance room? I think it's up here. That'd be a nice spot for the hat. Is this where is the seance room? Hey! Oh, I forgot there were treats. Okay, I'm gonna actually have a bite of this because it looked really good. Oh my God. Sarah? That's a really good little pastry. We bought that for you, but I'm eating it. I'm just going to write Ryan's note here, give him a secret code word. What's a good code word? Boop. And there it is. Okay, let's see if I could find my way out of here. Well, thankfully, there's a sign that says exit, so that's nice.
Wow, what a journey.
How was that?
It was good.
It's gonna be awful, isn't it?
It's fun. I just didn't know where anything was. Time for you to put on the old reliable.
I was thinking if I broke my leg in there, I probably would have to stop doing these. Like it would be unsafe for me to continue doing solos. Like if I just tossed myself down the stairs.
I mean, you could do that. We'd heal you up though. I'd wheel you out
I think
there.
it'd be unsafe for me to continue doing them.
You'd be fine. All right, let's get this helmet on. Okay, yes, you're ready.
Well, let's get this over with. Where did you hide that hat?
Well, it is in the seance room, but, you know, good luck getting there.
You son of a...
Have fun. Don't forget the magic phrase. He's gonna get that hat right around the witching hour. That'll be nice. That's when the devil comes.
Okay. Seance room. Where would I be if I was in the seance room? I have no idea, honestly. Dude, I'm so lost already. This is awful. Reminder, don't mess with me while I'm in here. It'll be the last thing you do. Okay. Upstairs. 7-Eleven. Maybe it's this way. No, this doesn't look familiar. This doesn't look familiar either. Dude, this is straight up impossible.
You'll feel your way around.
I truly have no idea where the hell I am already.
He said he has no idea where he is, which is fair. I did find the seance room because I found the kitchen. And I remembered that the seance room sort of looked down onto it.
Where the hell am I?
Maybe I'll give Ryan that as a little hint. You know what helped me find the
seance room is I was down on the ground floor and I saw the kitchen.
And I remembered that it was roughly above that. So maybe that'll help you if you see that old bread box.
Okay, so if I go up here and make a left, that way, to the left. No.
Being lost in there, you know, he likes an exit. And when he doesn't know what the exit is, that can be, I think, daunting for him.
Is this it? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so lost. Dude, where am I?
Did you say something earlier?
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm at. Sarah's bedroom. I can't seem to be able to find it.
Well, we're rooting for you.
Maybe here? Oh, I found it. I found it.
Did you? Because I haven't heard the magic phrase. And deliver it with passion, please.
I've got hot lasagna!
I guess so.
Okay, your time starts now.
Did you take bites of this bun?
No, I didn't take any bites of that sticky bun.
Yeah, he took bites of that bun. Okay.
Oh, the fun challenge I had for you.
You know that really long hallway downstairs? Stand at the
End of it.
turn your light off and
Slowly walk down it.
Yeah, that sounds awful. I think I'm going to decline.
No, you have to do that.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Turning off the light. Ow. I gotta say, that was horrible.
Oh, good.
This is the worst. This is the worst. I don't want to reach out to anybody because I don't care. Grand ballroom. Well, this is sure unpleasant. Oh my God, it's so quiet. I hope if you're annoyed by my presence, just know that I'm twice as annoyed. What the hell is that? I thought I saw a little floaty thing float towards me.
There's always the phase of his solos where he sort of goes like, Sarah Winchester! Ha ha! You know, he sort of like stomps around and yells.
I'm losing it. You hear me? I've had enough. I have had enough. I'm trying to keep my heart rate low. Holy oh my
God. Oh.
dude.
What was that?
They have a freaking Sarah mannequin in here with the veil and everything on it.
I almost pissed myself.
Oh my God, that was awful. Well done, kudos to you, Winchester. That's awful. Thank you for that.
Go in the basement and just walk to the very end and then turn your light off for 1 minute.
I won't do that, but I will go in the basement.
Why won't you do that? The whole thing is I give you fun little challenges. That's the Ghost Files difference, baby.
Because it sounds awful.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're professionals.
If this is what being a professional feels like, then I would rather be an amateur.
I'm in the basement.
Okay, walk all the way to the end. Shut the light off. 60 seconds.
You know I hate you, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, this sucks. Sucks so much. 60 seconds, here we go. You can do this, Ryan. You can do it. I'm actually scared that when I turn my light on, there's gonna be something there. Okay. I did it. I've done it.
Oh, now I love to hear it.
Well, your time is just about up. While you're in the basement, maybe give a
Call out to the little boy.
Hey, little boy, you here? Nah, cool. Hey, Clyde, you here? Nah, don't talk to me. Unless you want to die again.
Whoa! Whoa! Ho-ho! Champ, how'd it go?
It was the same as how every one of them goes.
But
20 minutes of pure terror, and I'm glad it's over. Let's go home.
is that it? Anything exciting happen?
If there was, I blocked it all out. I have no idea.
Any creaks or crunks or thunks?
Honestly, not that I know of. I think my whole body just went into sensory shutdown. It's a horrible house, and I'm glad we're leaving.
I mean, we basically live there now, and we got lost in there, so yeah.
It's not a horrible house. I feel bad for saying that.
It's
I'm sorry,
it's
Sarah.
a lovely house.
It's a lovely, whimsical. What if I panned the flashlight over there and there was just her standing there? Sarah, thank you for the hospitality.
Thanks, you old gal.
All right.
We'll see you next time. I'm sure there'll be a next time. We'll come back here. We'll come back here every year.
I guess.
Make a thing out of it. I don't know.
Built to appease the spirits, the Winchester Mystery House has eerie enigmas engraved into every inch. Our latest investigation leaving us lost in a maze of the ghost's design. Did we actually make contact with construction workers in the witch's cap? Did we recreate a photo in the Venetian dining room? Did we make contact with Sarah Winchester multiple times? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions, possibilities. Interpretation, however, solely belongs with you. But for our part, the Winchester Mystery House can now be locked away in the Ghost Files.
This is so uncomfortable. Like, unbelievable.
I'm very comfortable.
I'm basically holding you up at this point. You're not even.